Good evening and Happy New Year.
A $2.8 billion settlement between the federal government and 325 First Nations.
Pillay and his cabinet were sworn in during a ceremony in Whitehorse on Saturday.
Our team is strong, we are passionate, committed, and dedicated to serving all Yukoners as we advance the territory in the years ahead.
The main takeaway is essentially that there was an attempt at interference in the election.
For government employees, it is better to not have them access TikTok.
I've decided that I will step down as mayor so that I can take the time to reflect on my mistakes and to do the work of rebuilding the trust of my family.
The Quebec Liberal Party loses the seat in the provincial by-election.
I have informed the Prime Minister and the leadership of the Liberal Party caucus that I will be sitting as an independent.
David Johnston, the former Governor General, will be appointed as the independent special rapporteur.
PI voters have handed the Progressive Conservatives and Dennis King a decisive victory.
Dennis King's PCs with 22 seats.
Well, thank you! Thank you, Alberta!
Changes announced by the Education Minister require, among other things, parental consent for children under 16 who want to identify by a different name and pronoun.
We do not exclude parents in their child's life.
I was profoundly concerned and again shocked by this decision.
The Public Safety Minister condemns the decision to move Paul Bernardo, but says he can't change it.
A quartet of federal by-elections yesterday, 2 in Manitoba, 1 in Ontario, and 1 in Quebec. The incumbent party in each riding held their own sort of balance of power in the House of Commons.
So supporters erupted as Chow made her way to the stage after her win.
Thank you, Toronto! Thank you, everyone.
But he added, given the highly partisan atmosphere around my appointment and work, my leadership has had the opposite effect. I am therefore tendering my resignation.
The federal Conservatives continue to pull ahead of the Liberals. The latest numbers from a Leger online survey done this past weekend show that among decided voters, the Conservatives have the support of 39% of respondents. That is a 12-point lead ahead of the Liberals.
Conservative candidate Shuv Majumdar is the winner of Monday's by-election.
Canadian firefighters are in a tangle with large wildfires burning across Alberta. Since early,
this time electing Liberal Andrea Hazel as the new MPP for Scarborough-Gilwood.
After weeks of planning by Justin Trudeau and his advisors, the Prime Minister is set to deliver his biggest cabinet shuffle ever. Justice Minister David Lametti, Public Safety Minister Marco Mendicino, and Treasury Board President Mona Fortier will also be dropped from cabinet.
Hey, today we passed the Parents' Bill of Rights to protect the rights of Saskatchewan parents to be involved in all important decisions regarding their children's education.
Requiring school staff to get parental consent before using a student's new name or pronouns.
And I'll be blunt as well. Housing isn't a primary federal responsibility.
He thinks the people are the problem. Canadians know he is the problem. But we won't let him divide us anymore. We won't let him put our country and its people down to push himself up. Canadians are not small or angry.
We have here in the chamber today Ukrainian Canadians, the Ukrainian independents against the Russians.
The federal Liberals under attack from opposition parties and Jewish groups after a Ukrainian veteran who served in a Nazi military unit in World War II received a standing ovation from all sides of the House of Commons.
It's with a heavy heart that I rise to inform members of my resignation as Speaker of the House of Commons.
Over the past number of weeks, Canadian security agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
Palestine will be free! Palestine!
Nearly 5,000 people.
Qu'un honorable député de Hull-Elmer, Great
boy, did we have fun.
This is the offending video.
Through the Ottawa South Liberal Association.
Speaker made a video. Is it inappropriate? Yes. Was it a misuse of parliamentary resources? Probably.
I apologize unreservedly.
Continue to trust his judgment is just asking too much.
Manitoba voters made history last night in choosing their next government. New Democratic Party leader Wab Kinew will be the first First Nations provincial premier in Canadian history.
This is a great victory for us.
Et oui, Pascal Paradis a gagné l'élection partielle dans Jean Talon. Et...
Bonnie Crummy is our new leader of the Ontario Liberal Party.
Doug Ford and his Conservatives, they will be coming after us at any minute now.
Your premier is Mr. Harris.
Still a bit of shock, but I'm excited. I think we have a really good crew, and we made a lot of progress in the last government and working with Indigenous governments, and I think that really is the future of the territory.